I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this,
Hello, everybody. I am your host, the Real Lovely C. Let's move some stuff around here so y'all can see what's going to be talking about today. We talking about Alec Baldwin, and this is the second time he has been charged for this particular case. Okay, it reminds me of the movie The Crow. If you can think back, some of us older people, you probably remember The Crow. Okay, and it was on the scene where a real bullet was shot and it unlived the actor. And it's almost like this, okay? This has been going on probably about 3 years, 4 years now, 3.5, close to 4 years. The Alec Baldwin, he's been indicted for a second time for involuntary manslaughter and for the charge of Russ shooting. There was not supposed to be any real bullets in that weapon. Okay, this man did not know this, and I'm torn between two sides because you got to look at the one side of the family side of this actress, okay, and you got to look at his side of him being an actor, and I'm not mistaken, he was a director also. But he unlived her with a real bullet that wasn't supposed to be there. So I find, like, who put it in there? Who put the bullet in the weapon? It wasn't Alec Baldwin. So should he be charged for that? I really don't think so. Yeah, I find that it should be an accidental shooting. That's what I feel like it should be, an accidental shooting, and accidental, because this man didn't go get up and say, I'm going to unlive this person. Whoever was responsible for putting those fake blanks inside I think it was like a Western movie or something. I don't know, but it looked Western to me from the background that they showed years ago. whoever put her in there, that is the person that should be on trial for manslaughter. Or where did they come from? And they supposed to have been blanks. Well, that is the company that should be charged for manslaughter. And that's how I feel. You know, you can either agree with me or you not agree with me. This man did not know that there were real bullets inside of this weapon. And yes, my heart goes out to this man's family. You know, she was a mother, actress, and so on, a wife, you know. And it was a tragic accident. And if that was me, I know my kids would be ready to sue this person and sue that person. But they settled out of court the first time for an undisclosed amount of money. So why are we bringing this case right back up and charging this man a second time for manslaughter? Now, yes, I can say he has a strong personality, can be snobbish at times to the paparazzi, which I would be too, because I would get tired of being, every time I come out my condo, my condo where I live, paparazzi is right there. You get tired of it. Even a child get tired of it, and they don't even know what's going on. So y'all, I got this story from US. Shout out to US, okay? And we're gonna try to break this thing down and try to figure out something. I'm gonna bring it to you the way, you know, it is, you know. So Alec Baldwin, he was indicted for a second time on Russ manslaughter charge for Russ shooting. Okay? That's what happened. This is the second time go round. Now, he was indicted on charges of involuntary manslaughter for the second time in connection with the death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins on the set of his movie. Now, I don't even know what a cinematographer is. I should have probably looked that up before I even came on here. You know, she had something to do with the movie. I don't think she was an actress. You know, I don't think she was an actress. I think she dealt with equipment or something like that. I could look it up, Google it. Okay, but and I may be pronouncing her first name wrong, so we're gonna call her Miss Hutchins on the set of this movie called Russ. Now, U.S. did confirm on Friday, January the 19th, more than 2 years after Hutchinson died at the age of 42 in October of 2021. 21, 22, 23. Okay, it's been about 3 years. Baldwin fired a prop gun on set, which was loaded with real bullets. Okay, who in the world put them real bullets inside the weapon? Who did that? Who did that? Who was responsible for that? Okay, that need to be brought up. That need to be talked about. Where did they get the blanks from? Did they get it mixed up with the person where they got them from? Did they get them mixed up with they were supposed to have been blanks and they end up being the real thing? Who was in charge of that? Somebody was in charge of that. Okay? And I don't think it was Alec Baldwin. I don't think it was Alec Baldwin, okay? I just really don't. He got other people to do that. But we look forward to our day in court. Baldwin attorney Luke Nichols and Alec Spirio. They said this in a statement to U.S. If convicted, Baldwin faces 65, faces up to 18 months. He's 65 now, and he faces up to 18 months in prison. Personally, you're not going to agree with me, but I don't think that Alec should be the one to face the time. He'd already paid out a settlement to the family. No, that's not going to bring her back. But this thing happened in channels. Somebody's in charge of this, somebody's in charge of that, somebody's in charge of this. So by the time it get to me, I'm just doing my part. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that. But see, initially, he was charged with involuntary manslaughter in January of 2023. That was last year. Because we're in January 2024 now. And like then, he pleaded not guilty. So the following month, the charges was automatically dropped in April of that year. So, how can you be charged for the same thing twice? I thought you don't get charged for the same thing twice on the case. See, maybe it's not registering with me. But they're pleased with the decision to dismiss this case, Alec Baldwin, and we encourage a proper investigation into the fact and circumstances of this tragic incident, Nichols and Spirio said in the statement at that time. She was a very beautiful woman. Lost too soon. She was there, getting up, doing her job. And she was alive. And it's hurtful to the family. It's hurtful to the children. But there's no amount of money that's going to bring her back. But in my eyes, it was not Alec Baldwin's fault. In my eyes, it was not his fault. But Baldwin must maintain his innocence in the aftermath of the October 21 incident. So it happened in October in 2021. Even though he was holding the weapon that unalive Hunches. He was the one holding it. So I don't know if this thing, because she wasn't an actress in the movie, so I don't know if Alec was testing it out, the blanks out that he thought was blanks. Maybe a few came out blanks, and then the one happened to be the real one. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I can tell you one thing. That man did not come to work and be on a set to unalive somebody. So this investigation needs to go further than Alec Baldwin. But the trigger was pulled, and I didn't pull the trigger. He said, I would never point a gun at anyone and pull the trigger at them. Never. Baldwin told George Lord, don't give me the line. We're gonna say George S. Because he got one of them names. He must be Italian. Because honey, I cannot pronounce your name. But George in December 2021. That's what he told him. I have no idea how a bullet got in there. Sometimes someone put a live bullet in that weapon, and a bullet that wasn't even supposed to be on the property. Okay, there we have it. The man is telling them somebody picked him up. Wherever they picked him up is who's the person should be charged with it. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. And it ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change it. But I do feel bad for the young lady. You know. But following the independence of its investigation into the gun itself, it was reported in August of 2023 that the manslaughter charge against Baldwin could be refiled. The result of the investigation, headed by Special Prosecution Kerry Morrissey and Jason Lewis, showed that the gun had not malfunctioned and the trigger had to have been pulled in order for the weapon to fire. Okay, so the trigger would have been pulled. Maybe he tested it out of the aim, but it's supposed to be blanks. Why are we bringing a case up? Just have common sense. Either get down to the source of who put the damn bullets in there, or move on with this. The man paid a settlement for something he did, but he didn't do. And I'm sorry for this young lady's family. But to me, it's deeper than what they're talking about. But the fire evidence cartridge and the consequence of a normal hammer fall from the full cocked position of the hammer. Was it supposed to be cocked back at that time? I don't know. These are questions that I have. The court report filed by the Forensic Science Service of Arizona State at the time. The report is part of the defense against Russ Armour and Guter Reed. Look, I can't pronounce these fancy names, honey. Gutierrez Reeds. But anyway, who pleaded not guilty to charge an involuntary manslaughter and tampering with a weapon in August of 2023. So following Hutchinson's death, Baldwin was also named in February 2020 wrongful death lawsuit filed on behalf of her husband Matthew Hutchins and their son. A undisclosed settlement was reached by October of that year. So, it looks like, okay, this is my story. This is what I'm just not getting. How this man, y'all gonna try this man a second time. And like I said, I feel sorry for the family. I feel sorry for the young lady who lost her life. I feel sorry for that. But I also say it's deeper than what they're bringing to the table. Somewhere you had to order the blanks. Where did the blanks supposed to come from? And they gave you real bullets. Who put them in there? Well, he could have put them in there, but if you go to cock it and it ain't supposed to be real bullets in there, well, hell, yes. Of course it's going to do something to somebody. He was probably shocked himself. And I can guarantee you and rest assured this man does not sleep at night and have nightmares over this. I would not say this man ain't seeing a psychiatrist and got PTSD behind this. So he not the only one. Hudson, I'm sorry to say, y'all are not the only ones suffering. Take the settlement, but to try this man again for a second time, I disagree with it. I disagree with it. And that's just how I feel, in my opinion. Y'all tell me what you think. Put it down in the comments. Do you think that he should be charged a second time after he already paid a undisclosed settlement and was found now guilty? Now they're trying to charge him again after he'd paid a settlement. It's too much. Get down to the source. Get to the source. Who's really responsible for that? Yes, it went off. He had to cock it, or he could have tapped it by mistake. And it wasn't supposed to be no real bullets in there, and it was. Even him tapping it by mistake, it had no reason to be no real bullets in there. That's all I got. That's all I got. But y'all, thank you for watching. I am your host, The Real Lovely C. Y'all know I love y'all. And yes, it's been a minute. It's always been a minute because y'all know I got health problems. I had back surgery. And I'm still recovering from that. Girl, my knees hurting. So it's a little of everything that's going on with me. But I'm doing better. I am doing better, and I'm getting better by the day. And this story, I've been holding on it since the weekend, over the weekend. I say, this don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You accepted the lawsuit. You accepted the settlement. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back. I'm sorry for your loss. I have lost people in my family. So accidents happen. But this should not have been an accident. Get down to the real source. Who put them bullets in there, and they should have been blanks. That's what I feel. What manufacturer did you get it from? Where did they pick it up from? Who put them in there on the set? Okay, that's how I feel. So y'all, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. And guys, I catch y'all guys on the next video. I am your host, The Real Lovely C. Hit the like button if you don't mind. And how about subscribe to the show. Thank you so much, and I catch you guys later. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.